All right. Got my coffee. Hey everybody, I'm Andy the Kenworth Guy. It is an exciting day here today. I'm really excited to share this video with you. Not any content that I really created aside from just me sitting in my office here. Kenworth yesterday announced a brand new model, the T680 Next Gen. So there's a whole bunch of new things to cover. I don't know how much I'm gonna get covered in this video today. Kenworth put a video up on YouTube, a couple videos on YouTube here yesterday. I'll put the links up here in for you to check out periodically throughout this video, but this essentially is, I'm just gonna talk a little bit about it. I was able to kind of pull some video clips out of what Kenworth produced, and I kind of made my own little montage of the T680 Next Gen. So let's roll that, and then let's dive in and see what this truck is all about. All right, so we're just gonna shift gears here for a second. I got my coffee. Let's watch this video together. I'm gonna kind of skip ahead to some of the neat new things that Kenworth is coming out with on this next generation truck. So let's watch together here and see.
Welcome to Kenworth Research and Development. In 2012, we launched the T680, which set the standard for an on-highway truck model. Since then, we've been innovating, and we're going to set the standard again. Follow me, and I'll show you the next generation.
Here we go. Wow. It's a little shorter on the front, it looks here. Love those headlights. I love the look at the day cab in the back there. It just looks so awesome. Woo! New interior, new steering wheel, 15-inch display. There's a couple more. I love that blue. Just looks really sharp. And we got the 7-hole Alcoa rims. Okay, wow, we got the LED strip on the back of the fender. And then I noticed also we had, oh, look at those lines. This looks so good. Ooh, that just looks so nice. I love it.
First, take the time to observe the way people were using our current instrumentation system and learn from that. And we were seeing that drivers weren't necessarily using the level of depth that is in typical instrumentation. So the freedom of a complete...
That looks really sharp. So that's a 15-inch display. It's a customizable dash, so you can basically get that dash to how you want with the different gauges, freeing up more dash space for storage pockets and yeah, just having that available. Oh yeah, so he's talking about the sleeper extender. So it's a longer sleeper extender to get better fuel economy, but they have it so that you can flip it out of the way. So it's kind of a neat feature. I'm curious to see that in person, how that looks. But oh, going back to that day cab, that just looks so awesome. So we have new style side chassis fairings. So those chassis fairings look like they're multicolored. So you got an in mold with a painted color. Curious how that would look with a white truck. But yeah, that's a really neat feature, how it flips back and forth so you can have access to it. They did mention that there is no full wheel-to-wheel chassis fairings anymore because they're more aerodynamic with the partial chassis fairings. I love the redesign. It looks so good. Looks so awesome. And then they have this battery access port in there, so it's really easy to get access to. So that's really good. And then there's these vents on the back so that air can exit out of the engine compartment, so you have better aerodynamics overall. So that's kind of a neat function there that they have there. So that's new. Up here where it's super cold, I wonder if that's going to keep the snow off of the stairs there, keep everything melted. So yeah, here's this battery access port. So that's kind of a neat feature. It looks pretty basic. Like it's not going to have a lot of moving parts to it. So nothing that's going to get smashed or broken. Just looks so good. I love the lines. Like they're just a lot sharper. The narrower hood, the narrower grille looks really sharp. Same doors. So the cab exterior and sleeper is all the same. So that's nothing is new there. So basically new chassis fairings, new hood, the LED signal. So that's a turn signal light and a marker light too. And then the bumper, it looks like too, there's a chrome bumper. Is that chrome or I can't tell, but it looks like it has that in mold color kind of down below. But that looks really sharp. I love the little chrome bits there along the bottom there. It looks really sharp. And then there's a wheel closeout so that where the fender meets up with the tire, it's a little tighter there for better aerodynamics, but it also looks kind of cool too. Be nice if you could get that painted. I don't know if that's an option, but just to really tighten that up and make it look really slammed. But cool. Look at those lines. Ooh, I'm just gonna pause it, go back there for a second. Look at that. Like, That looks so awesome. It looks like a luxury car, like a Bentley or, you know, a Lexus or something. Like, it just looks so sick. I love it.
Now, when you look at the new bumper design, one of the things we did is we maintained the ground clearance that we had on the current T680, allowing air to go underneath and then exit in the...
I love it too. It's a throwback to the T660. The T660, the fender on the outside fender, it was square. So they kind of went away from the molded to more of a square look. I really like that. That looks really sharp. They got the lines perfect on this,
which helps us reduce drag on the front of the vehicle. In order to do that, we've designed an
really sweet
side, more narrow and lower in the frame rails, which give us...
So the rad is he's saying that it's narrower, it sits lower in the frame rails, so better aerodynamics. So they got the narrower hood, so that's basically the reason behind it, just to improve aerodynamics. So there's LED lights, which are optional. I learned in the video here. So it has the LED strip for the daytime running light, and then it also stays illuminated at night. What a great shot. Holy smokes. Oh, you can notice too, it has the A-pillar wind deflectors. So again, it's all to do with aerodynamics. So all of these changes are driven from greenhouse gas reductions. Government, the EPA, forcing a lot of these changes into the models to improve aerodynamics. So that's kind of the whole push behind this. So we're just really pushing the envelope on improving our aerodynamics. New centers, it looks like a spear. That's really cool. It's a new air intake. I love that. That looks really sharp. Yeah, getting rid of the one the shroud going around it all. So that's kind of neat. I like that. Same mirrors by the look of it. That looks all the same. Like to see it in a mid-roof with a visor outside. That looked pretty sweet. Just looks so good.
We designed every part to work with all the other parts. Our increased fuel economy performance, our lowest drag comes from designing all these parts to move the air from one component to the next.
Now in total, all of the changes that we've made for aerodynamics, plus...
So the whole reason for aerodynamic improvement is to save you more money, to make you more money. So with all the new changes that Kenworth has come out with, they're claiming that it's going to improve over the T680 an additional 6% in fuel economy. So that's fantastic. So that's a really nice thing. Now the interior has been redone too. New colors on the inside. Obviously the dash and the smart wheel is now standard equipment. So any new trucks that we sell after April 26th, I think, or that are T680s will get it. And W990s and T880s built after May 31st will get it standard as well. So the smart wheel with the digital 15-inch display, that is basically the new 2.1 meter cab standard dash that you're going to be getting. So so there's a new color that we have available too. So you get this dark kind of brown, I forget which color they call it. It's in the main video, but it looks really sharp, and I love the dark black with the dark brown. Just really nice contrast in there. Looks really sharp.
To bring forward when we develop this instrumentation system is to enhance and support the driver experience in the vehicle, and giving a level of control that they can minimize and maximize gauge.
So here's the customizable dash. So you can really get into it, and or if you order extra gauges, you can have them in there. So it looks really sharp. I like that. And all that stuff it's not new technology. We've had a digital dash for a couple of years. We run it all through a program called ESA, and we're just basically, looks like we're just pushing it to a screen so that it's visible there. But like all the physical gauges that are in the physical dash, those are all electronically, they're reading an electronic signal. So we're just sending that signal instead of to a physical gauge to a digital gauge. So just a really nice way of doing it. And as there's you know, error messages, or like you're running low on something, that 15-inch display is going to illuminate the problem and really draw your attention to it. So that's a really nice feature too. with it. Whew, I can't wait to see one of these in person. Just looks so good.
Anything we can do to bring like a level of passion and interest and pride to those people because of what we do in the design department, that kind of takes it to the next level, and makes something from just an excellent business decision to the world's best and a driver's truck that somebody wants to have.
Kenworth has outdone themselves here. I think this is just awesome. So that's it. Totally different video than I've done before. It's hard to do a review on a truck that I can't physically see, so I'm just kind of, whatever you're seeing on Kenworth's site, I'm seeing too, so just my take on it. I'm really pumped to be able to offer the fleets that I sell trucks to better fuel economy. As far as a cost-wise, they're actually not that much more money than the current configuration, so it's not like there's a huge price increase with it. So that's nice to see. It's nice that this is going to be implemented into our new product line. Basically, the future of what Kenworth is doing, where it's going to be 15-inch displays in all of our models. So really exciting times. Really excited to see them. We can take orders for it here starting Monday. Basically, if somebody wants to call me up and put their name on some, we have some trucks that are on order that are going to be getting them. So there you go. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna try and put out some more content about this new truck as it comes available. There's new training modules that Kenworth has produced for me to get trained on. So I got to jump on there, learn a little bit more about what some of the new features and functions are. But overall, my opinion on this new next generation product, I love it. It looks far better than the previous 680 model. The lines are cleaner, sharper. It's just a sexy looking truck. So yeah, so that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next week's video.